If Mike played today with better shooting lineups, I'm telling you guys, averaging a triple-double is not out of reach. This guy as a passer is highly underrated, and the reads he made were the right reads nearly every time. And look at this Bulls team, when their outside shooting was average at best, even for that era.
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
MJ threes taken, 2 per game, the most on the team. John Paxson, 1.2, more of a mid-range guy. Pippen, 1.1, 25%. BJ under 1, 30%. Horace, 0.1. And Scott Williams or Cartwright at 0 per game. The overall space in that lineup is piss poor even for 1990 standards.
This is me making this video about Uncut Hoops.
I always tell everybody about you and tell everybody to go see your show. I'm your biggest fan. I cannot believe that this is happening. I can't believe it.
Is this the real Uncut Hoops, or did somebody take him hostage and force him to say this nonsense at gunpoint? I just don't get it, Uncut Hoops. You're better than this. You know better than this. Hell, you know basketball more than me. When Uncut Hoops obliterates somebody and debunks them, he will constantly say that the guy that he's obliterating is either being disingenuous, not applying any context, or cherry picking.
So, jumping in very quickly, once again, Nick Wright is highly disingenuous. Now, one thing I do want to point out very quickly is cherry pick stats for narratives and to push an agenda.
When this is one of the biggest examples of cherry picking I've ever seen in my entire life, you're really going to show BJ Armstrong shooting 29% from three-point land for one postseason. What are you doing? So we're just going to ignore the rest of his basically lights out career from three-point land? It's been a while since I quizzed you guys and gave you some trivia, so let's start with BJ Armstrong. You know, just one of the guys that was average at best from three-point land. And no, I don't want to hear about like, well, he's just talking about 1992. Yeah, but he also mentioned the 90s and that era. So that means basically everything is fair game. I want you guys to guess, what did BJ Armstrong shoot on the Bulls in the playoffs from three-point land? %45%. That is super elite. I don't care if he's only shooting a few threes per game. This is the 90s. It's not like they're hoisting up 11 threes back in the day like that. And it doesn't matter. If you're efficient, you're efficient. Also, BJ Armstrong trivia again. All time. Let me say that again. All time. Where does BJ Armstrong rank? Three-point percentage in the playoffs. BJ Armstrong is 8th all-time three-point percentage in the playoffs. That is nowhere near average at best, bro. But again, you're Uncut Hoops. You know better. Why did you do this?
I am a little disappointed.
John Paxson, Steve Kerr, Craig Hodges, they basically all shot the same exact percent from three-point land in the playoffs, only on the Bulls. I want you guys to guess what percent that is. %38%. That is definitely above average in any era. I have to mention Tony Kukoc. Now, if we were to cherry pick 1995 to 1996, you could say that Tony Kukoc is a terrible three-point shooter because that postseason he shot 19%. And ironically, 4.5 threes Kukoc attempted that year was the most he ever attempted in one postseason run. So, is that enough to say Kukoc sucks at shooting threes? Well, yeah, if you ignore every other season, like the 2 years prior, where he shot 42%, 44%, and then 36, and then 37%. So he's either absolute rubbish in 95, 93, 94, elite, and 96, 97, average or slightly above average. I just don't understand it, Uncut. For you to insinuate that Jordan did not have great perimeter three-point shooters around him is low-key crazy, asinine, and psychotic.
If Mike played today with better shooting lineups,
y'all are getting this, right?
It almost quite literally does not get better than Steve Kerr as a perimeter shooter. Steve Kerr is still the #1 highest three-point percentage of all time. #1. BJ Armstrong is like 12th or something, and Craig Hodges is like 52nd all time. And all three of these guys were either just participating in a three-point contest or winning the three-point contest. Craig Hodges was absolutely on fire for his three-point contest, and I think he broke a record. I don't know if it still stands today, but I believe Hodges hit like 19 threes in a row. I'm not debating that MJ didn't have great spacing back then, or he would have way more spacing nowadays. It's the fact that Uncut said average at best. MJ had some of the best perimeter shooters available at that time. These guys were elite, or at least above average.
Look at this. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh.
It is completely ridiculous to compare the past to now when, yeah, these guys are shooting way more threes. But if you put Steve Kerr, Armstrong, Hodges, and guys like that in today's game, or even like the 2010s, you're telling me these guys couldn't be similar to like a Steve Novak, Matt Bonner type? But again, that's what makes this video so awkward and baffling. I know that Uncut Hoops knows this, and he knows better. So it's just like, what the f are you talking about?
I am very disappointed!